Oh! Oh, I need my microphone. I've been running through this cold world. Running for a little girl. I feel like it's over. Something calling to get closer. I'm out of touch. I need your love with some love. Hi. Good morning. How's everybody doing? It is Thursday. Don't ask me what day it is. I barely ever know what day it is. I barely know what day it is because I get on this thing every day. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, thank you for letting me know that it's Thursday. You know what I mean? I just heard myself talk and I hate that. Okay, let's see. I gotta move all my stuff around, you know what I'm saying? What are you guys doing this morning? Today we are gonna talk about some info behind the brand, you know? I'm gonna do a behind the scenes kind of thing. It's gonna be great. I've been riding. When caught up with a girl. I have to share all my stuff, so just be patient with me, you know what I mean? I'm out of touch, I need your love, always a mile away. Need a once girl, we going out the way. Something calling to get closer. I love this song so much. If you haven't heard this song by SZA, oh man, you are missing out. I mean, it's old at this point. I think it's like a couple years old. You know what I mean? But, jeez. Ooh, right into Bieber? My Spotify knows me. My Spotify knows me too well. It's just your room. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning, you guys. We're going to get started in just a minute as I, share my lives, do the things that I need to do. It is freezing here, by the way, so you might be wondering why I'm wearing all this sweatpant material when it's like almost June. But no joke, it's like 40 here today, and it's not great. It's rainy. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I need to be loved by you. I'm excited to share some stuff behind the scenes with you guys about just building this brand and like where we've been. And oh, what am I wearing? Dude, this is this is overalls, bro. It is literally a cotton sweatpant overall, and I'm wearing this like cotton sweatshirt underneath it. It's the best, honestly. It's freezing and it's raining. Like I could not get any more comfortable. I could not get any more accurately dressed this morning. I need to be loved by you. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god, my community forum is a fucking disaster. Let me just tell you that. I don't know if you guys pay attention to your community forums, but like, wow. Oh my god, what a shit show. What a shit show. Alright, hold on one second. I gotta type some stuff. Oh, thank you for the shares already, you guys. Thank you for the shares. Ooh, right into Mac Miller. Like, what is going on with this Spotify? Yeah, dude, it is a uni. Like, it's literally like one piece, man. I wish I could get taller for you. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah. Good morning, Jeremy. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, this one's on public already. I did something. Something worked out. Oh man, remember Mac Miller? He was a good time. Poor guy. All right. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Don't trip. I hate how this is. Okay, I'm back. I had to hear my voice for a second, so I needed to like just drop that, you know? Mac Miller, bro, yo, for real. All right. I love that you guys just get to see me like randomly typing on a computer. All right, let's see here. Oh man, I did the wrong one. This is such a feat. Do you understand like how ridiculous it is? Like how come I can't just share the live easier? Like it's a whole thing, you guys. Like all right, let's see. It's saying that it's on there, but I don't see anything on there. Hold on. Good lord. Did I just put this on? Oh, now it's like taking me to spa music. Yeah, okay. We don't need that right now. Oh god, I put it on the wrong one. Why is my live not showing on Facebook? That's weird. It's saying that it's on Facebook, but I don't see it there. It's just like super strange. But yeah, I see it on here. Hold on a second. This is wicked weird. I literally see it here. Okay, this is so weird. I'm not even joking. Look at this. So I see this here. I am literally right here, right? in my sweatpant onesie. Literally right here. I go onto the computer and try to comment on it to tell people about it. I literally can't find it. It's nowhere to be found. Hold on, I'm gonna have to turn this down for a second because I don't want to hear myself talk. And this is like, wow, what a shit show. Meta, what is going on with you? How come you don't know how to operate? Like, it's like, haven't they been in business for long enough now to know how to operate? It's so ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it in my life. See, I should have known. I should have known when I saw that it was already public and I knew that it wouldn't be already public. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, really? Jeremy, that's so cool. July 6th is the best birthday to have. It's going to be an exciting one. I'm going to be 42. Ugh. I cannot even believe it. Crazy town. At least your daughter's not going to be 42. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a good thing. Even my son turning 20 was like, "Whoa, everything is rugging on like every SM platform." Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know what the hell happened and now I can't even freaking like contact my people today. They're on another live because I did it on the wrong one. Oh my god. Why? Why? Hold on. So sad. What a shit show. What a shit show. So crazy. Yeah, your daughter's gonna be 15. Much better, you know. That still makes you feel okay. Like you're like, oh wow, they're gonna be 15. That's pretty crazy. But you're still good, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. Literally, I said to my mom, I was like, I can't believe that my son is gonna be 20 And she was like, well, I can't believe you're going to be 42. And I was like, touche. Also, I have a sister that's 10 years older than me, so I wonder how that makes her feel. It's pretty crazy. Just so everyone knows, I get more hyped for the 4th of July. I'm just going to claim American status. Oh my God, you totally should. All right. One more thing, and then I'm ready to talk to you about my behind the brand. I can't believe I actually am here on time. You know, that's always a good thing. Thanks to the 63 people that are already hanging out. Super appreciate you guys. If you haven't had a chance to share the live, if you could, that would be awesome. And oh shoot, Jeremy, yeah, you're gonna be 44 July 23rd. Okay, so you got a couple of years on me, so I feel a little bit better now. Anytime somebody says they're older than me, I'm like, great, I love that. I love that journey for you. All right, let me say hello. We're talking behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. I am open 12 to 5 today at the shop. And 24/7 online. You know what I mean? That's just the way that it is. Before I get started, I am going to let you guys know that currently, right now, as of today, May 22nd, we have a 15% off site-wide across the site all day, every day until the end of Monday. It is a big Memorial Day sale. We are giving 15% off everything. Go and stock up on all of your goodies because you're going to get a discount on all of it. And honestly, that's the best, right? You know what I'm saying? The things that you already know and love, like ETHYST skincare and all your favorite body butters and coffees and tinctures and magnesium and all the things, everything, every single thing is 15% off. Also, 15% off. La la la. I can't believe I had to use my 1 a day at followers on the wrong video on my profile. It makes me so sad. Site-wide until ends Monday. Ends Monday. Cool. All right. Well, that one's all good. Now we're good. I finally found it on my phone versus on the computer. Thank you for sticking with me through all my crazy shit. I mean, I appreciate you guys, you know. It doesn't really get any better than that. All right. Back to Justin Bieber, because what kind of day is it without Justin Bieber? It's a bad one. That's what I'm going to tell you. And don't you dare slander Justin Bieber. I don't care who you are. All right. I also realized that Comedy Improv was this Saturday, randomly, this morning. So that's exciting. I had to figure something out for that. All right. Coffee. Check. Protein shake. Check. Justin Bieber. Check. Super amazing sweatpant overalls and sweatshirt on a day that's super fucking cold. Check. All right. You guys, good morning. Happy May 22nd to all 82 of you in the room right now. You guys are amazing. Don't forget, we have our raffle going on. You can get an entry simply by commenting on the lives. It's the easiest way to enter a raffle that anybody has ever heard of ever in their entire life. So it's like, I hate this, I don't hate it because it's great, the AI thing, but I hate that it talks to me. Like, I don't need you to talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Remember, like I said, easiest way to get entered into a raffle for $100 worth of shit is to just literally comment on the live. That's all you have to do. Just comment on the live, and you will get an entry. You also can get an entry for any order over $50, which, by the way, again, the entire site, champagneapothecary.com, is on sale this weekend only until Monday, 15% off at anything and everything. And you can also do it by buying 2 bags of coffee. And now that's like peanuts, baby, because that's like 2 bags of coffee, not even at where you need to be at for the other order number. And you're getting 15% off of that. So do you, boo? You know what I'm saying? Enter that raffle. It's a good one. You're going to get coffee. You're going to get a borosilicate glass and stainless steel French press that's just beautiful. It's a really good device. A custom Schitt's Creek mug and some other really fun little homage things. So, hello. If you do nothing else, like put a comment in the live. It's crazy that 98 of you would not just like comment on the live just for a chance to win. So that's that. All right, so today is, and remember I said I couldn't figure out what the heck I was doing on Thursdays, and I did figure it out. It's our Behind the Brand Day, and this is where I get real with you. I talk to you about what it really is like to own a small business, some of the things you really go through, what happens, when, I don't know, something random goes off, or, what it took for me to start, or what product I am working on and why, or whatever. So I have like all these like thoughts on like different things that I want to share with you today. I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about what really got me started in this world in general, if you don't know. And yeah, that's that. And then what keeps me kind of going, I guess, So it's been 6 years. I have been in business for 6 years, and ETHYST has been out for 3 years. And it's been a journey, you know what I mean? But if you don't know my origin story, I'll tell you a little bit about it. And there's going to be some kind of like tragic sounding things that I share with you. But I tell you not for you to get all caught up in that. I tell you because it is what has like driven me to do a lot of everything that I'm doing, really. And it's a crucial piece to the story. So, all right, let's roll it back. I don't know. That wasn't like a really good rebound sign. I don't know if that might be one. Anyways, we're rewinding, okay? Prior to me starting my business, I worked in a big ass corporate job. Huge corporate job. I worked for Benefit Cosmetics, which is part of LVMH, which is Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy. And I was when I left, I was a senior national educator for Benefit Cosmetics for the West of the United States, and a global content creator for Benefit, creating assets and education, trainings, all the stuff. Training thousands of estheticians within the United States and tens of thousands of estheticians across the world. I loved that job. That job was incredible for me for a lot of reasons, mainly because, it just afforded me so many opportunities. I got to do incredible shit like go to Chandon and the French Laundry, and all in the name of a training in terms of like exquisite service kind of thing. I got to sing on the Grand Ole Opry stage. I got to go to like just crazy shit, like an amazing rodeo type situation in Austin, Texas. That was like I just got to do a lot of stuff. I got to have a lot of experiences with that company, and more than anything, I learned so much. My bosses were very good about like helping me to develop my own personal skills and to get me what I needed to get better and better and better and better and better at presenting, at facilitating, at educating. And the other thing that I loved about it is that I had backdoor access to what was going on in the cosmetics and skincare industry. And as you probably know, I'm an esthetician and an herbalist, and I always wanted to start a skincare line. And so that really gave me an insight as to like what people were doing from a marketing perspective, from a product development perspective, like just so much stuff. So I really, 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 really loved that job. And I was fucking good at it. I like was killing launches. I was just doing a lot of really cool shit. an incredible team that I worked with too. Like, it was just like, honestly, it's one of those like perfection jobs that you're like, I wish somebody would have told me it was the good times when it was the good times kind of thing. Like, it was just like that. So I worked there for years. I started here in Massachusetts. I moved to California. I just, again, it's just afforded me so many opportunities and crazy stuff that happened. And then in 2018, towards the end of 2018, I found out that I was pregnant. And like at the time, I think my son was like 14 years old or something like that. It was pretty crazy. We had tried to get pregnant for a while. It didn't work out. We stopped. And then all of a sudden I found myself in this boat. And I knew I was traveling so much. I was doing all these things. I knew I would not be able to do that job anymore. So I had to get out of that and get into something that was like closer to home. So I worked for a tech company in California. And I headed their culture and education. So same kind of department, and built out started building out an entire program for them. They had like nothing. So I was like building it from the ground up. And then in 2019, early 2019, I lost my son when I was 6 months pregnant. And I kind of went into this like swirl of, holy shit, life is so unpredictable. Things are so crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. And all I could really tell at that time was that I was miserable working in corporate. I hated corporate because as much as I loved the job with benefit and all the things I got to do and all the things I got to see and all the things I got to accomplish and everything, it was like, the corporate life is not for me. If you know me at all, you probably know that, because I can't stand the way that corporations operate. I hate corporate greed. I hate like the way people tell you what to do, what to say, how to act, how to be. Like, I hate that shit. And it was, so that aspect of things, I was always coming up against stuff. I was always like, I was the person that people would be like, fix your face, you know? Because I would like literally just be like, you could see in my face when somebody said some stupid shit, I would just be like, oh my God. So that life was not for me. And then even in tech more so, I was like, this is just not a fit for me. Like, I don't like being in this industry. I mean, I love tech. I love it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's amazing. It helps me do so many things, but it's not the right fit for me. And so I was like, you know what? I gotta get out of this. I think I gotta start this thing. When am I gonna do it if I don't do it now? And namely, the thing that like really, really pushed me was not just that I just didn't like what I was doing, but when I assessed my overall health in general, my stress, my mental health, my physical health, my everything, because you guys have to realize I was like traveling for years. I was like, you know, all over the place, like eating random stuff and doing whatever I had to do to get by. And like, I just wasn't paying attention. I was like in the grind. But when I really did like step outside of myself after all of this happened, I was like, really, it was very evident to me that I was not living a lifestyle that I wanted to. I was living a lifestyle that was probably going to kill me early, honestly. And I don't want that. So that's what really drove me to then do what I'm doing now. Because ultimately, when I first started, all I wanted to do was like relieve the stress, like alleviate the stress. Just be in a place where you can like go in, do your stuff, and not take your work home with you. You know, start this skin studio and like just do. I did not set out to build a skincare empire. That's what I'm telling you, okay? I did not set out to do that. I set out to be in a place where I could just be chill. You know what I mean? Spend more time with my family. Spend more time raising my son. Spend more time, like, you know, especially because I'm like, man, he at this point, he's like walking into his teenage years. And I'm like, I know a lot of people think like your kid walks into your teenage years, they don't need you anymore. That is like the furthest thing from the truth. That is like the point, in my opinion, that they need you the most. Like, they go through so much stuff in such a short amount of period, like a short amount of time, that it's like, I wanted to be there for that. I wanted to be like walking alongside him and all of that. And that was like one of the best decisions I ever made. I mean, I even got to like homeschool and everything. It was amazing. So that was ideally what was going on, and the reason why I was actually like going to that like place. Like I wanted to just be like, okay, I'm gonna just do this. So again, I did not set out to like build this crazy e-com and an insane skincare empire where we're now like literally like on the precipice of becoming the cleanest skincare line on the market and taking on all of the lists like out there, and challenging that. Like I did not set out to do that. I did want to build the skincare line so that I could use it in my skin studio and I could use it with my clients and I could have something that I knew and trusted and would know that would make a difference. That was truly like what I was doing. So it's kind of crazy how then like from there everything has just spiraled into this like wild bloom of all the things that we have now. I mean, again, it went from this little tiny skin studio in the middle of Huntington Beach to helping people internationally with their overall wellness and health and stress and all the things that I was like knowing that I needed help with. Not only that, like I took myself along a journey. So like, you know, in the beginning, it was just kind of getting my bearings and like figuring all the things out. And then close to like 3 years in, I was like, all right, I had started making some like changes in my diet. I had started making some changes like to different things like in my life. And then I was like, I really need to get to the gym. I really need to like start doing this thing. So then I set out on like this physical journey. And that really opened up a lot of doors for me. That really opened up like a lot of things, like my eyes to a lot of things, and helped me to. I in the last like 3 or more years, I lost like over 50 pounds. I am in way better physical shape now than I have been probably ever. Um, it's just crazy. It's like this insane. I was taken on an insane journey. I did not, like I said, I did not set out for this. I just like was taken on this journey, and I have no regrets. I remember walking, I mean, you guys, I walked away from a corporate job that was paying me fucking loads of money. I could have just sat comfortably like in there dealing with whatever it was forever, you know? And it's just like, but it wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't what I wanted for my life. It wasn't what I wanted for my health, most importantly. And that's what really then started like at every turn, that's what started making me be like, okay, how are we going to make this better? How are we going to make this healthier? How are we going to make this a better option? How are we going to make this a better alternative? How are we going to, help people with their stress, help people with their acne, help people with their aging, help people with their eczema, help people with their pain? Like, what are other things I'm always looking for other things that we can do, because I know the difference that it can make in your life. I know like what it's like to be fat, sad, stressed, physically unhealthy, just feeling like absolute shit about your life in a place where like you're like grieving on top of it. It was like, it's just not a great place to be. And I know that as humans, like we end up in those spots a lot for a lot of different reasons, but we need to have options to help us to get out of those places. And that's what Champagne Apothecary is all about. It's about helping people to find answers to the wellness issues that they're having so that they can have beautiful, abundant lives. That's why ETHYST exists, to help your skin look amazing so that when you walk out to do whatever it is you're doing, if you're the mom at PTO, if you're the dude running some tech company, if you are, a cashier at whatever given store, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It's like, it's helping you to have confidence. You don't have to worry about your face. You don't have to worry about what people are looking at. You only have to worry about what is transpiring in that interaction. And boosting that confidence back for people, bringing that confidence back to people, like helping people to have options when it comes to, herbal medicine, etc. So many everyday things that people deal with that they think they need to like immediately go on a pill for. It's crazy. It's like, no, you don't. You just have to start taking care of yourself. You just have to start working out. You just have to start like eating better. You have to drink water. You have to, calm your nervous system. You have to sleep well. Have you done all? It's like every time I think about somebody going on a medicine, I think to myself, have you done all of those things first? Because if you haven't done those things first, you are missing out on potential remedies to stuff that doesn't take a band-aid thing, just band-aiding your symptoms, but actually helps you to get to the root of your problems, and actually helps you to overcome challenges in a very big way. And it can change your entire life. And I know that personally because I've literally walked through that. So that's like a little bit about how I started this whole thing and why I started Champagne Apothecary and why I created ETHYST Skincare. I did so because I knew what it was like to feel like garbage, and I didn't want people to feel like garbage anymore. I didn't want to feel like garbage anymore. And I know that there are people out there that still deal with all kinds of stuff every single day, and I am looking for them. If you are a person who is looking for clean skincare that actually works, that's actually going to give you results, that has nothing but 5-star reviews across the board, that is based in the science of our skin's microbiome and literally gives back to our skin in the way that it is supposed to give back to our skin. Skincare that actually works is the #1 Google search for skincare. If you are one of the 145 people on this live right now, you have found the answer in ETHYST. ETHYST is the answer. ETHYST is skincare that actually works. So if you are somebody who is looking for clean skincare, clean, I mean beautifully clean. I mean, we're about to be the cleanest skincare line on the market. We already are like super clean. We already are surpassing these lists in ways, but we are about to do it in a very big way. If you are somebody looking for clean skincare that actually works, ETHYST Skincare is what you need. You need to go to champagneapothecary.com and you need to get ETHYST. If you are somebody who really appreciates American-made goods and wants to support small American business, because I do help to support over 15 small businesses through my small business, all American made. Everything we do, like 99 and we're phasing like some things out that aren't from the country. Everything else is literally made here in America. Everything. My skincare line, our coffee, our tinctures, our shower steamers, our goat's milk soap, our body butters, our body scrubs. And we have incredible partners. I mean, everything. We have incredible partners who help us to do that. And so we support American businesses ourselves. And so you are supporting tons of American businesses by supporting Champagne Apothecary and ETHYST Skincare. So if you are somebody who is wanting to support American business, which if you are here in any capacity, you already are doing that just watching these lives. Even if you've never bought anything from me before, just watching these lives is so important to me that you guys do this. Like, thank you so much for helping me to build something that is going to be so fucking major. It is like, it already is. Sometimes I dampen it down because I'm like, it's just mind-blowing to me. I look up on my wall, I see my dad, I see my grandmother. I'm like, oh my God. You would be so proud. If you care about American business, if you care about anything like that, which again, if you are here doing that, if you're here watching my live, even if you've never bought anything before from champagneapothecary.com, I appreciate you because we are building something amazing together. So if you're looking for clean skincare that actually works, you're looking for ETHYST, go to champagneapothecary.com. If you're looking to support small businesses made in America, all of our supplies from America, go to champagneapothecary.com. Support us. If you are looking for community, that's the other great thing about my business is that it's not just a business. It really is like, and I hate the word community, and I talked about this in my live from my anniversary on May 4th. So if you want to know more about my thoughts on community, go and listen there. but it's the word to use because that's what it is. It really truly is a community of people, not like, oh, they're all in this same Facebook group community or like in this same X community. No, these people are like truly in community with one another because they are using the same things that is giving them the same results. Like when people come in and they talk to one another and they're like, oh my God, yeah, you have to get that. I am using Burnout. I use that, this and that. And like, they literally sell to each other. They literally talk to each other. So it's like, it's a really well-versed community. It's not just from that aspect, it's also from the aspect that like we provide an e-zine every month that helps you to have like a moment of self-care for yourself, even if you can't buy anything. It's a free moment of self-care that gets sent directly to your inbox. We have, our blog, we have our lives every day. I mean, I feel like we're all in community together because we're here every day talking. There's so many things that we have that connects you to other people who love our products too, and to us. And that's a huge point too. So if you're looking for wellness community, if you're looking for encouragement in reaching your goals, if you're looking for encouragement in anything that you're walking through, it's like we are the community for you. Go to champagneapothecary.com and get started. Like, again, you guys, I did not plan I did not plan for this to be like this. This is just where this journey has taken me. But I can tell you this, I am so grateful for every single moment. Even the ones where I was sitting in a puddle of my own tears, wanting to rip my own hair out, wondering why in the hell I am trying to do the things that I do every day. Even then, I am so grateful for this because this lifestyle, the health and wellness that this has brought into my life and to other people's lives, and to see people just like constantly tell me how they'll never use anything else again. They'll only ever use ETHYST skincare. Oh my God, I can't believe that this magnesium works so amazing. My sleep has completely changed. Oh my God, my skin has completely changed. Oh my God, my body has completely changed. That kind of stuff keeps me going every single day. I love hearing those messages every single day. So, like I said, if you've never even bought anything from champagneapothecary.com, first and foremost, this weekend's your trial period. 15% off the entire site. ETHYST and everything that is on the site. 15% off champagneapothecary.com. If you've never bought anything and you definitely like want to jump in on that train, this weekend is the time to do it. If you are a client of ours and you support us loyally, always, you guys have no idea how much I appreciate you. I literally sing your praises. I do a little dance in the morning when I look at my orders, when I get up and I look at my orders up to print out, I'm like, ooh, thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Georgia. It's like literally, I love it so much. So you just have, I will never be able to put in words, I guess is what I'm saying, how much I really, truly appreciate you. God, I love Frank Ocean. I don't know, you guys. It's, I loved this. This is probably one of my favorite lives so far that I've been able to tell you this story and share this information with you. Were you guys surprised at anything that I shared at all? Like, is there something that you didn't know? I have so many more stories that I could tell you, but obviously I can't do that all today. This is already a long one, but I appreciate all 165 of you hanging in there with me. I'd be really interested to hear, even if you don't want to put it in the chat right now, because you just like don't feel like doing that. Even if you want to reach out to me like via DM, I would love to hear if anything was like surprising to you about the story, if you felt like anything resonated with you about the story. I'd also love to hear like where you guys are all at on your own wellness journeys. Because it's like I literally just love to have people in community with me who are all working towards goals. My dad used to always tell me that I should surround myself with people who are working towards things. and who know what they want and who have a mindset of change and progress and integrity. And I feel like that's what we've been able to do together, is create a community that fosters an open mindset, that helps people to grow, that helps people to have integrity, that helps people to live better lives, that helps people to be better to other people. And I'm really thankful for that. So, yeah, I don't know. I love this. This live got deep and I love it so much. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Again, if you're looking for clean, honest ingredients, if you're looking for someone who can help you with your journey without bullying you or fear mongering about what is all the things you don't know yet, if you're looking for real results and real people, if you're looking for deep commitment to skin health or your nervous system wellness, you can find us here at champagneapothecary.com and at ETHYST Skincare. I personally use everything that I sell every day. There's nothing that ever comes into my store that I haven't tried and used and know is effective myself. I can guarantee you that. Anything that I tell you is going to work is going to work. And that is just a fact. And you don't have to just take my word for it. You can look at all of the reviews that we have, because everybody says the same thing. Because guess what, guys? We are not trendy. We're trustworthy. You'll never catch me like adding glitter to a cleanser or like doing some crazy like trendy thing, you know, because it's not what I want. I don't know what this, I don't like this section. Let's go up next again. This is kind of like whatever too. Anyway, this is a fitting song. Every single day, because I love my occupation. Also a great song, Dirty Heads, Vacation, if you've never heard it. I used to listen to this in HB and it was the best. It just reminds me of so many things. Anyways, I'd love to know again, like, why you follow, why you get on these lives, why you like to support small brands, and no pressure to answer in the chat. But if you do answer me, whether it be in the chat or it be via DM or something after this, I'll probably cry in a good way, you know? So if you want to do that, if you want to make that happen, send me a message. Reminder, obviously, that our May raffle, like I said, is still going on. Every $50 order, which this weekend you get 15% off of. And like Steven said, that's a lot, guys. Or 2 bags of coffee is an entry for our beautiful French press, our coffee mug, our little homage stickers and goodies, and our bag of our beautiful vintage vanilla coffee. You guys, thanks so much for being a part of this. Even if you, like I said, have never bought anything and you just show up to these lives, you are truly helping to build something real. I will see you tomorrow for Super Fun Friday. Who knows? Who knows what kind of fun we'll be having, but I know for sure it's going to be great. So with that, thank you guys so much for all 172 of you hanging out here today. Anybody who's listening on the replay, you guys are amazing. You make this so worth it. You really seriously make this so worth it. And as you can hear from my journey, it's been kind of wild and crazy just on the surface. Imagine all the little tidbits I'm about to tell you every single Thursday on Behind the Brand during a moment for self-care. It's going to get wild. I'll see you tomorrow right here, 11:30 EST. Bye-bye.